Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Thursday, December 28th, 2023, and it is our last show in the Java Cafe. I was going to end yesterday, and when I realized that today would be, well, yesterday would have been the last show, and I didn't do any recap or anything like that. And so we're not going to be in here, I don't think, that long, but I just wanted to highlight also a couple of Black-owned businesses this morning. Of course, everybody got to eat. Shout out to Brother Manny and also Black People Unite. Check them both out on Instagram by their name. Black People Unite and Everybody Got to Eat. Check them out. Listen, let's go in the Java Cafe and see who was in this morning. Yesterday morning was amazing. Yes, I had my CMOS this morning. I don't know if it's the coffee or the CMOS, but definitely don't feel as sluggish. Let's say good morning to Pastor Marion. Thankful Thursday. Good morning for you. Thankful for Mama Java, who's in the room this morning as well. Also, Opal, good morning to you. Mama Java will let y'all know who's in the room, whether y'all comment or not. Donna, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Real Boston Media, everybody got to eat, huh? Yes, sir. I'm not going to even go there. And shout out, salute to Laura Lee, who definitely came in yesterday and was very inspiring around her journey. Don't forget to check her out. If you missed it yesterday, you can follow her on Instagram at Fruit Fetish on Instagram. Also, you can go to her website at lazavbeauty.com. And I got that right this time. Also, Deidre is in the room. Good morning. Michelle, good to see you in the room. Good morning to you. Dr. Drumright, good to see you in the room. We got Nashville, Tennessee in the room this morning. Good to see all of you in the room. Let's just do sort of a quick recap. Shout out to everybody that's listening over on Instagram this morning. 2023 was a very good and interesting year. We got yes, the Java bloopers is interesting. We'll get to that in a minute, but I wanted to sort of recap what we were able to do and accomplish in 2023. And the best way that I'm doing it is I'm in my pictures. And so we were able to this year celebrate with Liz Miranda, who became the senator for the 2nd Suffolk District, the blackest district in Massachusetts. Historically, we were able to go and support her and capture her event. There is Donna. Good morning. Ma is also going to let you know that Sharon Cornelius is in the room as well. But we began January with gathering with some Black and brown folks from the media industry. Our brother Lee from WGBH got us together, and it was an awesome event. Let me just get that queued up for you up here. And we began our January. I think that was actually on New Year's Day that we went out there. And shout out to folks that are there. Our sister from the Emancipator, Brother Lee, Naisha Deed, and also I don't remember that brother there, but we began with some Black folks that moved in the media space here in Boston. And it was a great time just fellowshipping and sharing space. Also, as I said, we were able to celebrate Senator Liz Miranda in her inauguration. And one of the biggest things that took place in January was we were part of the Embrace Boston event that took place in Boston Common, the unveiling of the Embrace Memorial. I'm trying to get that up here, but of course, tech is not going to work with me this morning. And so I think I may have a video ready for us in just 1 second. There we go. Okay, this was us at the Embrace. Keisha, good morning. Good to see you in the room, sister. Hope you're feeling better. Good to see you in the room. Real Boston Media said, is she doing the Wakanda forever? Yes, she is. And we needed that in that space. Yasmin, good morning. Good morning, friend. We so appreciate your support for us. We have so much to talk about. I cannot listen. That I hope we got a date. This is the sister from the 10 Boys Initiative from Boston Public Schools. Good to see you in the room, Dr. Gay. Let's go in real quick and listen to a little excerpt from one of our major events and accomplishments in January. This was at the Embrace Boston unveiling the Voices of Embrace. Let's check them out real quick. Hold on, y'all. I was just told there's no audio. So which one is it? Mama Java said y'all better sing. Real Boston Media said no audio. Could y'all hear it? Please let me know. I can't have things messing up on the last day of the year. We're not creating. There's audio now. All right. So okay, hold on. Maybe in the beginning, Ms. It was very quiet. All right. I think we're good. We good? Hold on. Oh boy. Stop. We're going to start this over. This will definitely be a blooper for the reels. All right. I got it now. Here we go. I think I do. All right. Entire screen. We should be good. Ma said, nope. If it doesn't work this time, then y'all are just going to miss out and we'll do a different type of recap. All right. Let me know. All right, y'all. Forget it. I'm aggravated. Forget it. It's not happening. I don't know what is happening this morning, but y'all know something like that will cause me to end the show very quickly. But good morning to everybody. I don't know what is going on. There we go. Entire screen. Share the screen. I don't know. I'm leaving it alone. But it's what you call it. We actually had the opportunity to open that up for Embrace Boston. And that was very good. February. Let's go to February, Black History Month. We were able to continue to celebrate rather the Black history that happens here in Boston. We had guests that talked about our history in Boston. We were also able to chat with Dart Adams and Sheena Collier. We did the Black Boston then and now, and Dart Adams took us back to the history of Boston, Black history about the graveyard of Black folks that was in the North End, that how we used to possess a lot of the land in Beacon Hill. And it was just an awesome event. And then Sheena Collier came in and talked about her expectations and her hopes for Boston in the future. And so that was definitely our major event in February. And then in March is always a special month in the Java Cafe. We celebrated 3 years of Java. And it was a wonderful event. We gave out the Red Cup Awards to folks like Ramilda Piera, who got the Community Service Award. The Humanitarian Award was given to Dr. Joe Betancourt. And the third award was given to Darren Howell for, okay, I can't have nobody help me with that because the Davis system wasn't around then. And yeah, but we gave out 3 awards in March. And so that is the anniversary month. It was definitely an awesome event. And thank everyone that came out and supported that. Also moving on to April. Okay, what is going on here? There we go. Moving on to April in 2023, we were also able to attend a number of events to support community. And I'm about to name them right now. One of the first things that we were able to do was be at the ICA, the Teachers Lounge, also Boston While Black had an event, and we were able to go there and support them and celebrate definitely some Black joy this morning. Just to pause, wanted to ask you guys to keep Nia Grace in prayer. Nothing's wrong, but she, congratulations to her. She's won a number of awards in the last couple of weeks, and just, it's a lot to manage a business. And so reach out to I reached out to Mama Java yesterday and just said, hey, keep Nia in prayer as well. And so in April, we also were a part of the Boston While Black Summit, and we're able to facilitate the mental health workshop there. And that is definitely an annual event, and we will be there next year as well. Heidi is mentioning that Daryl's is closing this week. And so we were to chat with Nia. That is going to happen. I'm not messing with Real Boston Media. That is going to be rescheduled very soon. But we were scheduled to do that, to talk with Nia, but they are closing for a, wait a minute. Hold on, everybody. Stop the music. I need everybody to just real quick pause and say happy birthday to the home girl. I was going to say homeboy. To the home girl, Pam. Happy birthday to you. Good to see you in the room as always. Y'all, please go ahead and say happy birthday to her this morning. Real Boston Media is saying, so for those of you that don't know or didn't see it, one of the other things that happened this year was that recently I was not elected, I guess selected by Boston While Black, the Boston While Black community, as the mayor of Boston While Black. And so Miguel is referring to that for those of you that don't know. And Tashad, look at that. Tashad from Boston While Black happens to come in the building to say happy birthday to Pam while we are citing that. So Tashad, I'm going to say thank you to you since you work for Boston While Black. I did not know. I got the screenshot from Sheena and I was like, oh, okay. And so it's definitely an honor. I told you all I would never run for office. And so that is the only political type appointment I will ever have, but it's really based in just being supportive in community and making sure that we have the information that we need in community. So I'm not going to even Tashad. Thank you, Mayor Jimmy. I'm not messing. And I got the support. So we using government names. What did I do? Lord Jesus, y'all be getting me in trouble. I got the support of our mayor as well. I sent her a screenshot and she's going to send me the hearts and the salute thing. So as long as Mayor Wolf signed up. No, I'm messing. But no, thank you for that nod, Boston While Black, and Tashad being here as well. Lasagna, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. All right, let's get back. We're only in April. What else did we do in April? The Boston While Black Summit, the ICA event was definitely an awesome event. I have video, but I'm not trying to get into that again. Because they're so I'm using names because I see them on the thing. Miguel, see, y'all getting me in trouble. Miz, don't mess with me. All right, so that was April. Of course, we celebrated Resurrection Day. I could show y'all a picture right now to mess with Miz. Also, we wanted to acknowledge that our patriarch in the city when it comes to civic engagement, Mel King, passed away in April as well. And we went live and talked about that during that service. And one of the things that stands out in the pictures here is we have 3 women that are leading in 2023. We have our Governor, Maura Healey. We have our Congresswoman, Ayanna Pressley, and we also have Mayor Wu. And so 3 women leading in key roles is definitely awesome in 2023. Let's move on to May. So there was also something that happened in April. So this brother is going to go from looking out for me to using the trigger word, and he knows what that means. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to do tech, still aggravated that the video didn't work, and go through these pictures to make sure we cover everything. Talking about tech not working, how many of you all remember in April of 2023, I had Senator Elizabeth Warren on the show, and for 23 minutes, we sat and talked with her, and y'all couldn't hear anything. So yeah, I get triggered by that stuff. Let's move on to May real quick. One of the highlights of the Boston Wild Black Summit was we got to meet Pinky Cole of Slutty Vegan. And when I tell you she is a real good, nice sister, she really, really is. The other thing that I wanted to mention was in 2000 and not 2000, in May, it was also, I believe, announced that I was selected as one of the most influential Bostonians, number 142 out of the Boston Magazine sort of superlative, excuse me, that they do. And so that happened in 2023 as well. We were all invited to the Quinn and had a great event there. Also in May, we were able to launch a program. I wish I was able to show you the little documentary from it, but I'm waiting on the partners to get back to me to release it. We launched Healthy 617, which was a program that basically employed young people for about 5 weeks. They learned about wellness, they learned about COVID information, and they produced their own documentary. They produced reels for social media. They produced hard copy, print that will go out. And also they produced a couple of PowerPoint presentations. And so we were able to do that as well in May. And then in June, we can speed up June real quick. I had the opportunity, well, also in May, this is coming out soon. I had the opportunity to sit with Janae Alsterholt from the Boston Globe, A Beautiful Resistance, and be interviewed by her. That is coming out very soon. It was in June, but that's going to be coming out soon. Lastly, for May, I think we're all set. Let's go to June. One of the major highlights for June was definitely the partnership with the Boston Waterfront Coalition. We were able to go to Carson Beach, where some of you may know was very interesting when it comes to Black and brown people being embraced in that area throughout the years. And so we went there and had an awesome time with Boston Waterfront Coalition. We did not do a panel this year. We had DJ Jeff 2 times. We actually had a cookout, food trucks that were there. So shout out to the Boston Waterfront Coalition, the Davis System, Tracy, and everybody there that made that happen. And one of the other major things that we did was we began the Healing Tour, which was a partnership with Romilda Piera and also Donnell Singleton, supported by the city of Boston. It was very interesting. We learned a lot and also found that our community still needs to be healed. And so I'll be honest, a lot of the follow-up that we wanted to do around that just got interesting. We were funded to do the meetings, and then folks, all three of us got full-time jobs and got to work. And so there is still healing that needs to be done in our community. I saw Dr. Isaac Yablo, who is the director of the Mayor's Liaison for Public and Community Safety. And so he's going to be coming on soon. The other thing that we did in June that was major, we launched our first Java with Jimmy at WGBH at the Boston Public Library. And so that was major in June as well. If some of you remember, I said that June wound up being the busiest month of my entire life. And July and August wasn't too far behind as well. Listen, rent has to be paid. The other thing that we did was the Mind, Body, and Spirit Summit with Dee Dee's Cry as well. And also we went to celebrate Grace opening, and we also celebrated with Brother Quincy, who at the time was at the helm of the LGBTQ Advancement Office at the City of Boston. We celebrated their portraits being debuted on Boston Common, Boston City Hall Plaza. Another thing that happened I told y'all June was busy. We did our first show at Boston Public Market. to highlight the great work that they're doing over there. And so June was a very, very busy month. All right, let me speed up real quick. July, I'm going to do just highlight a couple of things in July. We celebrated Sheena Collier's 40th birthday over on Boston Waterfront. Additionally, what else did we do in July? I'm looking here. I went to Miami. That was about it. July was kind of a downtime. So we celebrated Sheena Collier's birthday. I went to Miami. And as far as the Java Cafe, I don't think we did a whole lot in July. Hold on. I'm still looking. We were able to speak to Boston Police Department's Academy. Myself and Tony Richard Sr. and went and laid a foundation for them about the impact and what community policing really is. And from our community perspective, what it is that they can do to be more engaging with the community. So that was July, kind of wrapped up sort of quickly. I believe August is the same as well. As we get ready to get into the fall, things pick back up again. August, we were able to be a part of, let me see, what happened in August here? We were over at Grace. We were able to speak to young people at the Freedom House for their roundtable series, along with Michael Curry and Kurt Faustin as well. And also in August, we were August was also the month, you all, that the shipyard fight with the folding chair happened. I see some pictures here about that. That wasn't so much the Java Cafe, but that was definitely major. Real, don't laugh at me. Oh, I told y'all Real Boston Media's nickname in the Java Cafe is Real Java. So I got to remember that. We celebrated with Latrell Chase for the Trailblazers experience that happened in August as well. We were able to be a sponsor of that, had to support my sister, and we heard from some great folks at that event, a bunch of entrepreneurs and networking. Real Boston Media was in the building as well. What did I do? TD. Yo, I love my village. TDS was also our guest in July. A major point in July. I definitely had TDS lockdown for December. But TDS came up. How you going to jump back in and laugh at that? You ain't even right. I know I'm going to get some texts after the show this morning. So TDS came on in July. We continued in August with the Trailblazer experience. Stephanie Everett was appointed by the governor as the probate court registrar, I believe. What else did we do? That is August. In September, what do we do in September, y'all? September was definitely we join your team in July. Not to come. Oh, nah, bruh. That was no. Me and Real Java was talking about that this morning. And while y'all messing with me, look who pops in the room this morning. Ramilda, they're bothering me. Ramilda's not going to help. She's going to actually jump in with y'all. No, bro, I think that was earlier. Uh-oh, is Aaron in here? All right, as long as Anthony, I can, brothers, if Aaron comes in, I'm gonna be in trouble. So I thought the Davis system picked up, was it July? I thought it was earlier. So, well, not coming on the show, but the Davis, listen, y'all see the impact. So the Davis system started in July. Anthony. Sarah Cornelius, yes, family as well. Thank you for y'all. See, y'all in here having your own conversations and whatnot. Look at Ma. Anthony is half her, so you in trouble. All right. So Davis system came on in July. August, we celebrated with the Trailblazers experience. It looks like I went to I went to Providence in July. I'm not that trip's not to be public. Also did an awesome photo shoot in July. Shout out to ABMI and the Davis system who started working on the rebranding. There are pictures here from the photo shoot. We were also at WGBH. And speaking of the Davis system, we had Aaron Davis, who was a part of our conversation about supporting Black-owned businesses and equity. Malia Lazu was a part of that as well. And also Daniel Laurent from Black Dollar USA. We spent a lot of time at Estella's. And September was a Java birthday and the rebranding. Shout out to the Davis system. Shout out to Anissa. We were also part of a wonderful event at Roxbury Community College. But the main topic for that month was the birthday as well. Yes, we were up in Pravi, and that was a personal trip, and I'm going to leave that there. Spent a lot of time supporting my brother at Estella's, and also had the opportunity to be a guest on New York City's, it's a national show, but based in New York City's Pink Lounge, that highlights those that are moving in different industry spaces who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. We were also part of the New England Aquarium's cocktails and coastline event. And I believe September was also, I think that was the Mass Black Expo event. We celebrated some time with Hugh down at Hugh Restaurant in Back Bay with Brother Rob. And also it was the birthday as well. We were at the ICA for Thaddeus's Miles Black Joy Day, and that was an awesome event. You want to go there? So text Leon and ask him, you talk about we got receipts. That was the day you were supposed to come, and Leon was there, and you don't do me. No, we got May. I talked about May and the opening of Grace. Real Java's in here messing with me. And I got all type of pictures up here, bro. You won't be calling me Oppie. All right, that was September. October, we catching up real quick. We might be off of here by 9:45. October, what happened in October? October was the first anniversary of Estella's Restaurant. We were the host and was able to be there and support. We were able to be this right here. Leave me alone. We were able to go support my brother Georgie for his first anniversary to MC along with Mayor Wu. I also have some pictures from the Mass Black Expo in October as well. And so in the fall, we were a part of that. We did the relaunch in September, but continued also in October to highlight that. Also in October, we were a part of the Freedom House's annual fundraiser, Champions of Freedom, a co-facilitator and a part of the host committee for that. And I think that was it for October. We talked with Mass Bio about their great Bio University event that, or Bio University. So I want to tell y'all what happened at Estella's, and Ramilda can attest to what happened. I think Real Java was there. So we're at Estella's first anniversary, and I'm emceeing, and there's some electeds there. And so Senator, I'm not going to be bad. Senator Ed Markey was in the area and stopped in, pulled him down to the event, and we were taking pictures. And Senator Ed Markey was, he wanted to take a picture with the electeds only. But the owner, my brother of Estella's, told me to come up and get in the picture. I was like, I'm good. And Georgie was like, come on and get in the picture. I go to get in the picture, and Senator Ed Markey kicks me out the picture. Now, y'all know how I am. They kind of peeped. I was like, oh, for real? So I went and stood off to the side. Somebody whispered to Ed Markey. Something happened, and Ed was like, oh, come on, come on. Nope. I'm all set. I don't want to be in no picture. Nope. I don't. And that's when I got the nickname that I'm not going to tell y'all. I'm not going to tell y'all No, Chris and Brian was still there. It was Chris, Brian, Ed, because Chris was the one I think went and grabbed him. So it was Chris, Brian, and somebody else. I got the picture here, Ramilda, believe it or not. And so that's what Ramilda's talking about. Ed Markey. Yep. Since y'all want to bring it, here's the now. I don't need no audio for this. Here's the picture. I don't know who got a picture when I was still in there, but I'm going to go ahead and shame myself and show y'all the picture when I realized Ed Markey was kicking me out the picture. I don't have no shame. Look at my face. I was like, oh, really? So, yeah. That's what happened. Since Ramilda wanted to bring it up. That was in October. In November, let's go to November. Uh-oh. Tamika, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Shout out to everybody that's listening on Instagram and also LinkedIn. We have some new folks listening. In November, now listen, let me tell y'all about November. November, we were back at Grace and we were there for the November was Ramilda's birthday. And look at this. I was just getting ready to mention it. November was also the Equity event. And let me tell y'all, one of my proudest moments of 2023 was within 5 minutes, we raised $19,000. I wish this video thing was working with me today. I don't know why it's not working. Let me just check something with audio to see what's going on. All right, it says that it's working. I don't know. We raised $19,000 for Equity in the city of Boston. And so that was a major thing of November. We were also invited to the Museum of Fine Arts to see the premiere of the Murder in Boston documentary, highlighting the experience of Black and Brown Boston, but mainly the Bennett family. And so that happened in November as well. And now, we were also at the old school hip hop show that a few young folks told me that they didn't know who the artists and stuff were. And so, yeah, MIB changed my life. Bro. Yeah, this part isn't over. So what we also did in December, we were able to be a part and support from logistics, the Bennett family in that awesome conversation that happened at Roxbury Community College on last Thursday. And that is one of my major highlights of December. One of the other things, and this will transition me into next year, everyone, is I got to sit for about 4 or 5 hours with the Davis system. And let me tell you that 2024 is going to be one of the best organized content creation with a lot of intentionality that we've had in the last 3 years in the Java Cafe. We are finishing year 4 in March and going at the beginning. Wow. Anniversaries complete a year. So we're in our 4th year. March 24th, wow, begins year 5. That's that just hit me. So also in December, Pam, thank you. Also in December, we went to El Jugorio. I'm not even going to try. We went to celebrate with the Latino community as they do every year for the TAG celebration, highlighting those that are doing great work as part of the Christmas holiday and also raising funds for the great work that they're doing. And so I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, that just kind of like hit me. We wow. So December, I met with the Davis system and we being very intentional about our content and plans and what we're going to do in 2024. We're kicking off next week with the New Year, New You. The second week in January, we hope to have the Electeds Week. There's the inauguration. Councilor Ruth C. Lugien is coming back in the Java Cafe. We're reaching out to Henry Santana. On the third week in January, we're going to talk mentoring. And also, we're going to check back in with the Health Connector about the insurance availability for those 1099ers and independent workers. There's now an option for you. And in the fourth week, I'm going to try to do this by memory. I forgot what it was, but we've laid out from January to June content and what our focus is. And so I have to acknowledge, first of all, you all, the audience that come in every day and support, that share and like, those that have been part of the Java Cafe since day one, and those that just followed me on Instagram yesterday. We appreciate you and everything that you do. I have to shout out two people in the first half of the year that supported and still support. Tay down in North Carolina, who handled my calendar for the first like 3 years. Rachel, who came on as like an associate producer and support as well. And then, as Anthony mentioned, in July, I still want to say it was earlier because it just seems like longer. But all that also shows that Anthony and I have been building longer than it became formal. But the Davis system, I have to shout them out. Anthony, Aaron, and there are also people in the background of Anthony and Aaron are the face of the Davis system. But we got to mention Asia, Ton, and also Richie, who are part of the Davis system as well. We really appreciate them and everything they've brought to the brand. Also, who's a part of them and is her own entity in itself, Anissa Benjamin from ABMI Media. Everything that she's doing on our social media platform, help raising the brand. We got a whole pitch deck. It's just been very, very amazing to experience the Davis system in the Java Cafe. And I'm the first kind that they've an influencer or whatever. They took a chance with me. And so I really appreciate them. I have to appreciate every supporter, every funder. I hope I don't get in trouble for this because you're supposed to check in with them when you're doing any sort of media announcement. But the New Commonwealth Fund, shout out to Sister Makiba McQuarrie, who was our latest supporter. You'll see the impact of their support in the fall, hopefully in the spring, around the Black Men's Wellness Project, being a part of that. And so I want to, from the beginning to end, thank Thaddeus Miles, Lyft, also Boston Medical Center, the City of Boston, the Boston Public Health Commission, who else? Mattapan Tech, Lasagna Hart Turner, Belinda McIlvain. These are people that have invested money. Dr. Joseph Betancourt, Massachusetts General Hospital. I think I got everybody. ASG, Josie Ann Martinez, who is in the process now of trying to get me to do something else with the Health Connector. And so I want to thank all of those who have been a part. I also want to thank Ramilda and Carlos, I'm getting to that definitely because I'm going to do an update. Eliza, thank you for that. Rolos came in last time my tech really messed up. I got kicked out, and Ramilda and Carlos held the platform down. And so I really appreciate them doing that. Obi, I got to thank a couple of people too that capture a lot of what goes on. I was saving some people and stuff for the end, but I'm in the comments. Absolutely, Obi, they are doing their thing. And so few things, these are not by priority. I have to thank Brother Ross Marshall from Mass Bio. This year, and I didn't announce it. I think we announced it in June about going over to the Globe. I have to thank Brother Ross Marshall and also Brother Allen from Beacon Properties, and also Kevin and John Slavin from Portal Innovations. We do have space in the globe. The studio space is being built out. The last thing I heard, I think they said it would be done in May. And so we're going to have an event there in March for the anniversary. You all will be able to see some of the space that is happening. It was supposed to happen this fall, but didn't happen. And so I want to thank Ross and also Portal Innovations and Beacon Properties. You'll hear more about them and see them soon. Mass Bioversity is actually launching, I believe, next week. And so we're going to cover that. I want to also, there was somebody else that, I need to thank, I'm saving one for last. I need to thank Brother Obi, who was in the building, who pushes me. I used to text, he would text me and say, hey, good stuff you're doing. I would text him one word, trying. And he had challenged me over this year to move into the doing. And so now, I don't text him trying anymore. I hesitate with the doing. Well, I'll say I don't text trying. Every once in a while, I'll say doing. And so I appreciate him not only for his photography and capturing a lot of the pictures. Obi has taken a lot of them and some videos as well. Also, Brother Walk. I have to celebrate Brother Walk, who has taken pictures and been an advisor and on me and just helping with tech setup and things like that. Lastly, not an official photographer. This I really, really appreciate this brother, because one of the things that I've learned in this space and in social media and entertainment and in the industry and in Boston, let's keep that 100. There are a lot of supportive people that have platforms. There are people that have platforms that I'm friends with that support me. But Real Boston Media, I'll get in trouble and say Miguel. This dude critiques, criticizes, challenges, but encourages me. And a lot of you see on social media, we're together, we're going out, we're doing stuff, we hang out, we collaborate. When I tell you that this has been one of the best kindred brotherly relationships that has a business component to it. It started in business. Reached out to him, hey, want to sit down? I have a platform, see what you're doing. I need some advice. And since July of 22, this man has become my little brother. I dare anyone to mess with him. And so I have to thank Miguel, Real Boston Media. I really, really appreciate you, dog. On some real, man. And I've said this to him personally, not just publicly here. He knows this. And so the way we roll and rock, and Newt, my forever manager. I got to thank him. What's the recap? We went through the year, Uncle. We thanked you and acknowledged you, Black Joy, September, and everything. But just getting now into those that capture and take, have taken pictures and stuff. And Real Boston Media, Miguel, is where I am now. Having that type of relationship with someone that moves in the same space as you is unique to me. And not saying that others that I'm associated with, but he is very intentional about pushing me while he has his own thing. And that says a lot about character. And so him and Newt, they've been over here, the Murder in Boston episodes. And so when I get into naming names, you get in trouble, but I had to mention that brother. And bro, I had to mention you. I appreciate you. And again, last but not least, to I call him the big younger brother, Helder Georgie. And I'm going to say it right. Brando. Ramilda, I hope I got it right. You all wonder or may wonder, why you see me at Estella's a lot. One, food's good, drinks are good, and the vibe is nice. But beyond that, I have got the opportunity to know that brother. And he makes investments in community. He is supportive, and really has created a space downtown for Black and brown people to feel welcome. And it is very diverse. And so I got to shout him out as well. He's somewhere cleaning up because he got a few businesses. He ain't going to see this, but I need y'all to know. Ramilda Brondale. Okay. Georgie. Because I believe that we should say, Ramilda said, don't steal my, and Ramilda's like, there's a few sisters, Erin, Ramilda, but Ramilda's like the sister that all the brothers take care of. Like when we get ready to talk about After Darks, Ramilda's first name, and kind of Erin too, the names that come up. And so I appreciate all of you. I'm getting off of here. Brother Juice, I can't wait to get you in and have a After Dark sit down. A lot of y'all, there's a lot of hold up with some guests because I don't want to do the Zoomish TV. I want to sit with them face to face. And so that's coming. I'm going to sacrifice my living room setup. It has a nice setup. I just have to change it around to look like a little studio. And so that's coming next year as well. I'm getting off of here, everybody. 1 hour for UCB. This is our last show of the year. And so I want to again thank everybody, encourage you all that no matter what this year may have seemed like, good, bad, and ugly, we're still here. We made it. Yeah, we got a few more days to go. But essentially we made it through 2023. All right. And with that, I'll just leave you all with this JB TV vibes. Lord Jesus, Java Boston. I can't wait till him and I really do something big. I am going to eat. I did eat sea moss. So no, I'm going to eat. What was the last thing I wanted to share with you all? Oh, let me tell y'all a little something about 2024. Y'all know I'm a hold on. Mentorship week is also in January. I think I did cover that as well. So that's a part of January as well. I just wanted to Estella's for the new year. Yes, I'm definitely going to be at Estella's for the new year. For those of y'all that know me, 2000 and when did I get saved? 2006? No, 1996. 1996? 1986. From 1986 until 2014, I went to church. 2014 until 2023, usually been home. 1 year I was in New York City, but at home. I'm going out on New Year's Eve. First time. Let me think about this. In 1986, I was 15. That's when I got saved. And, you go to church on New Year's Eve. I don't think I've ever been out on New Year's Eve. So my first time out at New Year's Eve is going to be at the Stellas. So yes, I will be there. I will be careful. Trust me, I'm at the Stellas. I'll be good. I'm in good hands. Also wanted to mention wanted to mention merch we have on the website, the hoodies. And so that is available for you at javawithjimmy.com. Please go check them out. Shout out to a couple of people. I get these notifications every couple of days. Such and such ordered a hoodie. Such and such ordered a hoodie. I'm like, wow, okay. And it's just doing it. I don't have to do anything. Shout out to the Davis System and Anissa. It's drop shipping happening there. Damn, Estella's changing people's lives. All right, I'm getting off of here. Thank you, everyone, for just being a part of the Java family. We have Daryl's tonight. Tonight is Thursday. Daryl's. Oh, I got to pay him. I've been trying to stay. I'm be real. I've been trying to stay in the house as much as possible. That last 12 days of activities and events wore me out. And so I will try to. Oh God. I love you, Pam. I'll text you. Everyone is welcome to Estella. Now, Romilda. Certain people in the Java Cafe will see that. When I saw that, I was just like, look, can you imagine the mother's board trying to walk up in Estella's on New Year's Eve? With that, I'm going to, yes, Pastor Marion, you, Sister Sharon, Ma, Aunt Connie, who else? Auntie Paula, y'all stay safe too. On New Year's Eve. Not at Estella's. Romilda, what? I'm gonna get you. All right, for real. It's family. Everyone. Oh, I know everyone acts right, but it. Y'all see how I go? Yeah. So I'm getting off of here. UCB 1 hour, 9:57. Mama Java says she going to church. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. So Sharon says she's staying in. Sister Sarai. Sister Sarai, you better not show up at no Stella's. Aaron and I head out for our honeymoon Saturday, soliciting prayers. So Mama Java, add the Davises to the prayer list for this. I know they probably already own it, but add them to the prayer list specifically for their safe travels. I got to be honest. I've been I've been missing our meetings. Tuesday, I was like, wow, this is different. But no, Anthony, I love you, bro. You and Aaron and the whole team there. But personally, just I appreciate you. I really appreciate you, brother. All right, I'm getting off of here because y'all know, you know what? It's the last show of the year. I'll stay in here while y'all stay in here. I ain't got nothing else to do today. I don't think so. Hold on. I don't think so. We were intentional about keeping this week very light. Okay. Actually got to check in with GBH. A few people have reached out about GBH because we haven't announced January. We are in conversation now about what that looks like. There's some expansion conversation. It's public. It's an article. They just received a grant from the Barr Foundation, Anthony, for $750,000 around community media. And so I was cited in that article as one of the first to be a part of this project. And so what that expansion and different things look like, where we're in the process of figuring that out now. But we will continue with GBH. Pops is in the building. Good to see Anthony Davis Sr. In the building. We have some footage and videos of him talking about the Davis anniversary. I have some stuff, and I'm waiting on the Davis system to release theirs because it's their right to do their highlight. And so I got to talk with Pops. Mother didn't want to come on the camera, but I got to talk to Pops how proud both of them were of Anthony and Aaron. And I love the fact that Miss Roxanne claims Anthony, and also the Davises claim Aaron and called them both, son and daughter. And so it's just beautiful to see that Black love and Black family that the Davis system and the Douglases, I believe, have come together and created in our community. So that's definitely it. Sharon Cornelius, they want me at church, but Sharon, She said, mm-mm. The other thing that I need to mention, it is a real root in this space. J1, which is a COVID strain, is very interesting right now. And the indicator for me is when these folks start reaching out, hey, Jimmy, you got some time in January? We might want to check in from a public health standpoint. That's always an indicator for me that they see something that's coming down the pike around COVID. Winter's here. The holidays are here. Numbers are going up. So haven't said a lot about that in a while, but it's real. So keep that in mind. Michelle says, my brother James, have a joyful New Year's Day celebration. Look forward, exciting to meeting up with you, discuss Mission Possible, collaborative and support job with Jimmy to reach his maximum potential marketing. Absolutely, Michelle. We are going to get up. I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to be back in full swing until the middle of January. I got to get some things in order with me and stuff and business, and then, sort of get ready. I'm determined. Let me tell y'all something about 2024, and I'm going to get off of here after that. Those of you that know me and know me well, I like biblical numerology. There are certain numbers. Okay. 2024, if you understand biblical numerology, 2 is the number of agreement. There are two numbers essentially, 0 doesn't count. There are 2 numbers that comprise 2024, 2 and 4. 4 is comprised of what? 2 and 2. 2 is the number of agreement. 4 is the number of seasons. If you were to take 2, 0 plus 2 plus 4, that comes out to be 8. 8 is the number of new beginnings. I'm here to let y'all know that a lot of stuff in 2024 is a year of new beginnings, but also creation. You got the number of agreement. You got the number 4, which is seasons. It's a new season of creation, y'all. Y'all better get ready for 2024. A lot of 2023 was set up, shaking some things off, figuring out who you were, figuring out who the people were around you. I can't even take a sip on that one because some of these people have dropped like flies. But it is 2024 is about to be your year. So I just wanted to drop that in your spirit just a little bit and encourage you to have great expectations for 2024. Lasagna, we see what you're doing. Pastor Marion, get ready for another book. Davis System, y'all better get ready to hire because what y'all got now, you're not going to have the capacity. So, in Real Boston Media, you already know. So, I'm getting ready to get off of here. I appreciate you. Man, please. I can't wait to see what happens with you. Tamika, good morning. Good to excuse me. Good to see you in the room. Meant to say hello earlier. Listen, y'all. Juice. Better get ready, bro. Get that curriculum together if you don't already have it together. All right, y'all. I'm getting off of here. That's going a whole different place that we're not going this morning. Love y'all. I pray God's strength for you as you don't make me fall out my seat. With that being said, what I say unto one, I say unto all. Watch. No, I'm messing. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe over the rest of these holidays. Enjoy your crossover into the new year. We will not be back with you until right now, Tuesday, January 2nd. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Got a 4-day weekend. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Keep percolating and keep supporting. I promise you, things are going to get real big next year. All right. I would show the video and leave with some black joy, but it's not working. So, well, y'all pray for the upgrade and for the resources so I can do what I need to do. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for 2023. Peace.